Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Need to go through this. I'm going to make believe I'm alive thing, or you're just going to nicely take it. Go ahead. Go on. Is that chewy? Huh? Go ahead. This is the male taipan from Papua New Guinea, Oxyranus cani. They killed more people in Papua New Guinea than TB, HIV, malaria, all those diseases put together. There is now in clinical trials a monovalent taipan antivenom because the antivenom that they were using from Commonwealth serums in Australia was partially effective but not totally effective, and it's thousands of dollars a vial, whereas the antivenom that they made cost, $15–20 a vial. So it's much easier on the government of Papua New Guinea to supply them antivenom. Their venom has pre- and post-synaptic neurotoxins, as well as hemorrhagens and myotoxins. And you can see for a dead rat, it's bleeding pretty well. That's because the hemorrhagens have already unclotted some of the blood in the local area. So that was very nice of him for a change to nicely accept food rather than the usual me animating the food around the cage, him getting all excited. I let the rat go, he follows the forceps out the door and attempts to leave the cage. It is truly, the most dangerous time to work with these guys is when there's food present. When there's no food present, they're pretty relaxed animals as long as I don't move fast, because they're very head shy. So, he's got good weight and stuff, so he's on one rat a week. The female is still rebuilding from her last pregnancy, and I'm breeding, going to probably breed her again next season, so she gets fed a little more, but she's more apt to come out of the cage and visit with me and follow the forceps. So we'll see how we go next. She's already had one rat for the day, so I'm going to give her another one, and we'll see how that goes. But there's the male. He got his weekly allotment, and we'll move on to the next character. The problem is, a lot of times they'll tag the animal, and as I go out, they follow the motion.
Yes, very visually oriented.
Yeah, you know, he's unlike the female. He's got good weight, and I really cut him back, which of course really doesn't like. But he doesn't need a lot of food right now. No, I know she's not going to eat. I just want to sort of try to. Come on, girlie. No, I don't want all of you. Come on. Come on. I want you to go sort of in your...
Oh yeah, look at those bulges there.
Oh, come on, girl. Come on. I just can't get...
Yeah, she'll figure it out or she won't. It'll be up to her.
Oh, poor girlie.
Yeah. Yeah, don't stress her any more than she already is. You know, they know exactly where they want to lay, they know the right conditions, and they'll do everything in their power to get where they need to until they're happy, and we're doing everything we can, but hard to know what exactly they want.
Well, looks like Miss Taipan shed. I think he'll offer her a slight distraction to keep her occupied. Over here. The food usually comes in on the other side. You know, I don't like getting her too excited because that leads to trouble. Come on, just eat it. Here. There we go. Right now the Taipans are the most toxic snakes in the house, I believe. No, 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 no. No. Go back in and eat your rat. This is why we keep hooks close to hand. Come on, go back in. She does have this habit of chasing me when I leave the cage, which is very scary, I can assure you. Meanwhile, in the peanut gallery, Mr. Boomslang is watching the excitement. He's also looking for some food. Far more dangerous, even though he's bigger. She is very excitable. And she won't eat it unless she bites it. Come on. Yeah. She's a tricky customer to work with, that's for certain. She's not nearly as big as the male, but what she lacks in size makes up for speed. Go eat your rodent. I left it on top of your hut.
Look how touchy
Easy.
she is.
Easy. Taipans are very head shy. And that head moves very quick. Oh, you bit yourself. Ha ha ha. Hey, wait, that didn't taste right. Now, she has followed me across the room, coming after food. I know, I see your lips parting. Come on, bite this. I think these got washed a little too much, and they don't have a whole lot of scent, so I will pull, I hate to use the word pull their tongue out, because I'm really not doing that. I'm just extending the prey item's tongue out the corner of the mouth so they can taste whatever snakes taste that makes them happy. Here. The most dangerous part of feeding these taipans is shutting the door. Because they seem to really lock onto your hands and your movement and stuff, thinking that it's something good to eat. Well, it's not so good to eat in my estimation.
No. I don't really like being in a room when their cages are open.
Well, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, and I've been busy cleaning and prepping empty cages for snakes that were moved to either other cages or other locations. Now it's time to give Miss Purp here, Cryptolytrops purpomaculatus, some enrichment, which means I'm just going to disturb her. This species just loves to bite anything and everything, so we're going to give her the opportunity to bite me if she can. Of course, I always try to thwart her in her attempts. You don't see a little snoot appearing from inside the hide, so I don't know if she's in shed or what the deal is, but the bottom line is it's time for her to move. So the first thing we'll move is her tree branch. Then I'm gonna go in and move her hut. And I'm not going to use my hand to do that because she will be ready to bite. Won't you? Hi, I know I'm disturbing you, but this is your enrichment. I know. You want to strike the camera? Oh, you do? Okay. There we go. Alright, bear with me for a second, folks. While I move her hut here in the back, which I know she'll like. You know, I don't think she uses all that much of her cage. I know she went up on her branch at night. This will give her a little bit more space to play and hopefully make her happy. I know you're happy just to try to bite me, aren't you? These come in a remarkable variety of colors. I was just totally shocked when someone presented on my forum a green one and then a black one, and I only thought they only came in purple, essentially, with some yellow. But I was wrong. Come on. Oh yes, it's Mr. Hook. Huh? You know something's up when Mr. Hook comes around to visit. Come on. There we go. One thing I can say for Purps is they hook pretty well. Here you go. Here you go. It's a nice tree, huh? It's a nice tree. There you go. Oops, I got your tail. I got your tail. Sorry folks, that's unprofessional, but I have to have some fun with these guys. Hello. I know I got your tail. Oh, you don't like that, do you? All right, well, we'll let her settle in. And this will give me time to clean her old cage and put some new critters in there. Last but not least, we'll move her sticker so we know who's in there. Not that I'm liable to forget.